What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to Chigonomics. Today we're going to talk about reasons to invest. The biggest two I can think of is income and wealth. This is a decision you want to make before you get started every time. Are you trying to build wealth or are you trying to generate more income? Before we get started, go ahead and hit that like button, that subscribe button. Don't forget to hit the notification icon so you get updated every time we have a new video. It really helps out the channel. So we all know what income is. Income, as we got right here, that is a gain or recurrent benefit usually measured by money that derives from capital or labor. What this means, you either have an investment that's bringing you in money every month or you have a job that's bringing you in money every month. Either way, you have dollars coming in and you're trading something for it. You're trading your capital or you're trading your labor. Well, the definition of wealth, according to Merriam-Webster, is having an abundance of valuable materials, possessions, or resources. Okay, well, that makes sense as well. However, we're not going to be looking at this particular definition of wealth. The definition of wealth we're going to be using is the definition of wealth that Robert Kiyosaki, the author of Cash Flow Quadrants, Rich Dad Poor Dad, described wealth as a matter of time, how long you can live and pay all of your expenses until you run out of assets. When you begin to look at wealth from this perspective, you can get a bigger picture of what it means to actually be quote unquote wealthy. By this definition, someone's wealthy when their passive income from assets exceeds their monthly expenses and they can live comfortably without having to really work. Well, this is what a lot of people would call their freedom number. So, you become wealthy when your passive income covers all your expenses. It pays for your car, pays for your food, pays for your living expenses, and then you have a little extra left over. Well, at that point, you can do what you want, right? If you're trying to get wealthy, the strategies you're going to use to trade are going to be a lot different. You're going to be investing in more slow, steady gains, such as dividend stocks, maybe even a REIT. If you don't know what a REIT is, it's a real estate investment trust. So what these guys do, a lot of people pull in money, they buy a big property, and then people get returns on their money through said property. So if 1,000 people invested $1,000, these guys have $1 million. They take $1 million to buy a large apartment complex. Everybody that put in an investment will then get a return every month, every year, every quarter, however they have it set up. So those types of things, these are low risk, decent yield returns on your investment. You get anywhere from, depending on the stock, 2, 4, 6, maybe 8% if you're super lucky. With a REIT, you can get anywhere from about 7 to 14%, depending on the REIT you invest in. Well, on the other hand, if you're trying to gain income, you might look into other strategies. You're going to look into more short-term trading, day trading, where you buy and sell on the same day. Swing trading, where you trade on the pullbacks and the spikes over a period of time. It could be days, weeks, months. Or range trading, where you know that this particular asset's going to bottom out around X dollars, we'll say $5, and it's going to top out around $7. So you know that X time of year, you need to buy all of you can at $5 a share, because in this many months, it's going to be $7 a year or a share. So at that point, you're actively trading to generate an income. Another really good way to generate an income is through rental properties. The main difference when building wealth is this for the long haul. You want to have steady growth, passive income to get you to your freedom number. Your freedom number being, like we just said, the amount of money you have to have coming in to live comfortably without having to work. The ultimate goal when you're investing for income is to increase your cash flow. That might be you want to invest more into your wealth strategy, so you want to have more money to put in your wealth strategy to build up so you can retire faster. Or it might be to help with some expenses. It might be to try to build your capital faster to get back into the wealth building status. Either way, I'm going to have you covered over here at Chigonomics. I'm going to go ahead and start covering a wide variety of methods and strategies. The next couple of days, I'll come out with a video that has something along the lines of, these are all of the different types of investing and what they're for. They're wealth building, income building, somewhere in the middle. We're going to help you reach these goals. We're going to help you get started if you're trying to build income. We're going to help you get started if you're trying to build wealth. I mentioned Rich Dad Poor Dad earlier, Mr. Kiyosaki, cash flow quadrant. Cash flow quadrant. I'm going to go ahead and give him a plug right here. I might have to do a review on this book. I'll give you a link in the description. I'd really recommend it. It's a good read. It teaches you a lot of stuff that you really didn't think you needed to know, but it'll open your eyes to a lot of these different things. He'll also explain his version of wealth a little better. If you'd like to see me do a review on this, leave it down in the comments. Let me know. I'll bring it out and tell you guys the best I can about it. But when you begin to look at wealth from this perspective, you get a bigger picture of what it means to be wealthy. And if you're trying to be wealthy, we'll put you down that path. If you're trying to get more income, put you down that path. As always, if you're just getting started, I'll have a link to my Robinhood affiliate link down in the description below. Click that. If you sign up through my link, we'll both get a free stock. It's a free way to get started investing. I'll also leave a link to Mr. Kiyosaki's cash flow quadrants. Go poke around on that. Pick that up. That would be a great way to get started as well. It kind of teaches you the differences between being an employee, being self-employed, investing, and being a big business owner. If you have any questions, comments, leave them down in the comments below. If you have any, requests, something you want to hear about, leave that down in the comments below. See what I can get into. Anyways, until I see you guys again, happy investing.